Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Dead by Daylight, the board game. Yep, playing some more because I've enjoying painting up the killers for it, and today we're going to be trying out the Hillbilly. Didn't play him much back in my days of playing the video game, but he is another killer from the core box. So if you can't find the collector's edition, every killer I've shown off so far, they are in the core box. Same with the survivors I've painted as well, I think. I'm not sure if there's any killers left, actually I can check. Right over here, is there any killers left in the base box? I think this might be the last one that hasn't been shown. So any other killers that are new from this point are only in the collector's edition of the game. But anyway, we're back in the Autohaven records, same survivors, playing the solo roles. I had a few questions asking about going over the solo roles. The first video is it's a bit longer because I took my time going over how it works. I don't remember the original source offhand, but if you Google it, I'm sure you'll find it. But I went over roughly the rules for that. You've just got to play as the survivors, prioritizing winning, healing, and then just going from location to location to repair generators. That's it. It's super simple. Anyway, let's look at the Hillbilly. So first things first, there is his mini. I'll talk about him and getting stuff painted whenever I next get around to recording one of them. It will probably be a couple of weeks, but you'll see him on the table. And his card, he's rated as easy. Try to stay near the centre of the board where your leftover movement cards are most effective. The chainsaw can also be used for extra mobility, not just attacking. That's his listed tactics. So he has a chainsaw, obviously. Discard a movement card except the weight movement card to move along that card's path. When using this power, you cannot move along paths with pallets or breakable walls or any other component. A survivor in the space you entered becomes wounded. So as long as the pathway isn't blocked and it's not a movement card you've played, because you have to discard it, right? Yes. Discard, yep. Okay, so that seems very easy to wound people. Not necessarily to catch them, but to wound them. He has a passive called Lightborn. At the end of the planning phase, reveal one of your set movement cards to gain a blood point. I will not do that because I'm playing solo, so me showing a movement card doesn't do anything. It doesn't penalise me. Enduring for 2 blood points. When you would move along a path with a pallet, destroy the pallet and complete your turn as normal. You can still interact, so you can bust your way through a pallet but still do something. That's powerful, and you get to pass, because normally when you hit a pallet you stay where you were. And another free passive called Tinkerer. When a generator is completed, pick up and replace one of your set movement cards with a different card from your hand. I'll try and remember that one because that could be very important if the survivors start running away with it. I'll get them all randomised on the table and then we'll be back. This video is sponsored by Noble Knight Games. Check out the video description below for an affiliate link that will take you through to their store, and it will help me out as well. Thanks. And we're back after that word from my channel sponsor, and it did not end well randomising the survivors. They are in a spot of bother because 3 out of the 4 of them, except Dwight over here who's hanging around in the snack bar having a sandwich, started next to me in the cottage to the bottom right of your screen. So Ace, Nia, Jake, they're all there. That means I'm going to hit one of them because they will only go one of 2 ways out of this cottage. They can either go green or blue. So I've obviously picked one of those, I think it was blue, to move first. I guess feasibly, because we're randomising their movement, they could go green. All of them, as in. If that happens, then it'll be a miracle for them. They are blessed by the god of luck. But chances are I'm going to start by smacking one of them, which will be a pretty nice thing to start with. But either way, that's how random works. I made sure I rolled the dice properly. So I think we're ready to get started. Actually, let's just stay with this view. I shall shuffle the cards and we'll move Dwight first. Why not? Dwight can leave via green or red. You can actually leave red in a couple of different ways, but we'll aim for him to go away from the killer just because I don't want them all grouped together because that would be way too unfair. Drew every colour except one he can do. Green. Success. Fail. Success. He's going up this way and he has found himself a generator to get started with. Surprising no one. Alright, Dwight. How you doing? That's too good, Dwight. That's not allowed. So that is unfortunately a critical success. And as a result, 2 out of the 3 done already. So then we have the danger zone down here. We'll zoom in a little bit now. They can only go green or blue. We'll just go left to right, so we'll go with Ace first. Come on, blue. Oh. Yes, okay. at least Ace is getting smacked. But they could also, if someone follows him, instantly repair a generator. Depending. Don't roll a crit. Okay. I would have expected or wanted a fail, but I'll take just one bit of progress. So then we'll go with Nia. Green, so she's safe. Green, there's actually 2 routes to go. Again, kind of playing to win, she'll take the path that takes her furthest from the killer because it puts her closer to the generator that Dwight has almost finished. So she's actually very far across the map. We'll need to move it in a second. Oh, actually we don't really need to. I'll show where she ended up, but she actually discovered one of the 2 exits. Nothing else for her to do. Not even a locker to hide in. So it comes down to Jake Park. I want him to go green as well, to be honest. Red, you can't go red. You can't go yellow. You're going green. Well, since Nia didn't find a generator, he'll go to the other green result, which is follow this path, but go here instead, because you focus on them trying to win. And there's no need to go to an exit unless the exits are open. So he's found a generator. Does he repair it? He does, but not with a crit. So 1 out of 3. And that's their turn. So, my movement card, as I already mentioned, was blue, right? Yep, yes it was. So we're moving along blue. And we're flipping this and hoping it's a hook. Yes it is. I'll put that there for now. And we're smacking Ace for our turn for sure. We're getting in a very early hit to see if we can keep that momentum going. So he's hit. Can't hook him this turn anyway, even if I do fandangle a way to smack him. I think I actually could, because my next card, because that's that turnover, is red, I believe. Yep. So if we'll come over here, we'll flip this first of all before I talk this through. It's just a hex tome. If I went over here and then I decided for this turn I will use my chainsaw. There's no point, he's already wounded. I could have used the chainsaw to potentially move. Oh, I couldn't even. No, I can't because I've used my blue and reds. Yeah, okay, so it's only useful for wounding. It doesn't make you down someone, pick them up. So it's not as good as I was thinking. It's also worth mentioning the birds from last time I mentioned in the video got hex totems and birds confused. Both of them do kind of end up giving the killer blood points. I believe birds give them 1, hex totems give them 2. But the benefit of birds for a survivor, if there's literally nothing else for them to do on the space, if they cleared the birds, they get to have a bonus turn, and that is something we can incorporate into the solo mode. The AI should be able to do that. It's very unlikely that they ever get to the point where birds are the only thing to interact with. Usually the game's over by that point, but as a matter of note, if they get down to like the last screen somewhere it's a bird and there's nothing else for them to interact with, they'll do it and they will get given an extra turn. Alright, top of the new round, we're going to start at the top left of the table with Dwight, who's the only one who got a lot of work done, and we're going to see where he can move. He's going green. Yes, he can go green. Either way, neither one of them have been explored, so we'll say positive, negative. Oops. Success or fail, that's what I meant. I said positive for here, right? I've already forgotten because I was sorting that icon. Either way, he has found himself a generator. Can he repeat the feat of getting a crit success on the repair? He got a fail, so that's a blood point for me. Yoink. Up to 5. And we'll do Nia's turn since she's to the left of your screen. She's going. Oh, she can repair the generator. Unless she rolls a fail, and she'll flip this one. There is a locker to hide in. Unless she rolls a fail. Advantage me. She rolled a fail. I'll take that blood point. Thank you very much. And the generator remains unrepaired. So now we're going to have to come down here and see to Jake and then Ace. Now if Jake pulls a yellow card here, nope, he is going to go again trying to win, so he wouldn't go left because that would take you to an exit where it's not open yet, so he'll come down to the cottage, hope it's generator, and then try and repair said generator. Yep, 1 out of 3. And then finally Ace, who's missed his chance to get healed this turn. I really hope he draws red. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Ho 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 ho! Guess who picked wait for their first action? And he would flip this because he's trying to win. And can he spite me by getting a critical success? Oh, close. Still gets the 1 though. But unfortunately for him, I hoped that that would happen. So as mentioned, my first card, as I stretch over the camera a little bit, was wait, because I hoped that this happened to be where someone ended up. Dwight might have ended up over here as well, I think, but either way. Point is, waited, so I am grabbing Ace and I'm carrying him to the one hook we know about. He did not roll a crit, so therefore he is on the hook. And that gives us our first sacrifice. Our first sacrifice point from his card, and another one at the end of the round. But I still have another turn first. Let me just grab his sacrifice token. Here we go. Oh, I grabbed that from the wrong card. There. And my second token, I forgot to account for the fact I'd been moving, was red. So I'm going right back where I was. Up here, we'll flip this one. It's an item. And now, my two choices. I could use the chainsaw, but I can't go red. If I hadn't used my red movement card already, I could have came down here and smacked Dwight. Did I just bust the generator, I guess? Yeah, I'll kick the generator, take off that progress. That might make a difference. And then, end of the round, as just said, one person's on a hook, so I get my second sacrifice point. So as we begin this next turn, we have a set move, or set action rather. Jake comes over here, and we'll flip this because I remembered for once when someone's doing a rescue. Takes Ace off of the hook, and then we're going to randomize where they run. I really hope one of them run red. I guess we'll see where Jake runs first. And I'm so sorry, Jake. So he has ran red, which I hoped one of them would do with what I planned. And Ace is going green. No, he's not. It's red or blue to get out of there. Blue. Well, he would want to probably go down here because then he can dance between generators that aren't done yet. Alright, they're done. Nia and Dwight now over the top left of the map. We'll start with Dwight, smack dab in the middle there. He can leave via only green or red currently, thanks to the blue being blocked off and the yellow being one way from the other side. He's coming over to where I am, so he might be in danger too. Nia, on the other hand, if she gets green, she can repair a generator. Yellow could take her to a new generator. Red is not possible currently. Blue takes her back towards the exit. She'll flip this. It's a locker to hide in, so you better believe she's hiding in it. Well, my cup runneth over with people to smack, because my first action was once again wait, so I can choose to hit either Jake or Dwight. Doesn't really matter because they both still have their sacrifice tokens to steal, so work towards one of them is good enough. I'll take Dwight just because he's easier to grab. Sort of put the base on like that, and nothing else I can do that turn. My other action was red, I believe. Yes. Now, is there any way I can use red to my advantage? Because there is actually 3 ways to leave. I could leave through the breakable wall here. Then I could use the chainsaw to move yellow. That doesn't do anything. If I move down here, I can use the chainsaw to move green. But I can't get to Nia because there's a wall in the way. I think, like, I played a red card, I have to move red. That's the thing. There's 2 other red ways out of here. So I'm going to smash through this wall. We're going to come down here, smash this wall, get very confused about what I'm doing, come over here, found a totem, and I'm going to take away the generator progress for my turn. Because I couldn't really see anything. I want to stay in this area because I think I can grab them next turn. So a brand new turn opens, everyone's kind of scared. We're going to start with Ace Visconti down the bottom right, because he might end up moving to a place where then Jake could move and Jake could heal him. So we'll go with Ace first. Green, it's sending him the wrong way. Now he could end up where the killer is, but repair a generator, or he could go where Nia is and not do anything because the exit is there. In this situation, I'm guessing he would progress towards winning because that is how you work the AI. That's their top priority. So he is going to come here. He has nothing to fear. I didn't pick a weight this time. And he did repair the generator, but not with a crit. So he undid what I just did from kicking it. And then we'll come up here and we'll see what Dwight is doing next. We'll move him first because if Jake follows him, he can heal him. Yellow is still a no-go. It's red or blue. Blue. We went blues. And he found a generator. There's only one generator left on the table. Or off the table, I should say. It hasn't been discovered yet. So one of them is the exit and one of them is the last generator. So top left and bottom right of the table. One progress towards that. And Jake. Is Jake following him? Basically a 50-50 chance. He is. Well, in that case, he's going to, I was going to say repair him. Heal him, and he succeeded. So, is that wound gone? I don't think we benefit from him doing that. No, and all that leaves is Nia over here, to the bottom left of your screen. 2 games in a row where Nia's basically done nothing. Just kind of going backwards and forwards. Oh, here's our chance. Never mind, I spoke too soon. She found a pallet. She's not going to do anything with the pallet because she's going to repair a generator. Actually, I feel like I've usually been playing it when they discover a pallet, they instantly get to place it, and that's not their action. Why did I suddenly think it was an action? It might actually be, but I'll play it the way I've been playing it. I've made myself paranoid now that I'm going to have to go check. She did fully repair a generator, but that means my ability kicks in. When a generator is completed, pick up and replace one of your movement cards. Ooh, could I use that? I need to check what my first movement card was. Was it weight? It was red. The second one was weight. Can I replace either of them? You can replace one of your set cards. I'll replace my second card, which was weight. I think I just said that out loud. And I'm going to replace it with blue. Because blue means I can go get Jake or Dwight on my turn. Yes, I was just quickly checking the rulebook. I'm pretty sure interacting with a pallet is it is an interaction, so therefore it's using their action. But I've been playing it that if they discover it, they just use it. Because in the video game, they pull it down as they run. I feel like that's fair enough for giving the AI a bit of an edge. So I'm going to carry on doing that, even if that's not necessarily correct if you were playing other humans. Either way, my first card, I think I said what it was. It was red. Didn't change that one. I was hoping that someone would run that way. Now I could technically go here. Oh no, but I've planned for blue next, so no. I have to go up here. I'll flip this over. There's 2 items in that area. And I'll interact with the hex totem, which means I get 2, I think. I have the rulebook handy this time so I can check. Yep. I'll interact with this. 2 more blood points. I'm definitely geared up. I'm at 8 of the possible 12 I'm allowed to store. Second action, as you've seen, is blue. Hello, friendos. Let's wound Jake. Oh, and also flip this. Would have been great if there was a hook there. And I think I'm going to pay for a 3rd turn. Because if I do that... Yeah. I'm going to pay for a 3rd turn, so half those blood points gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play my weight card, which was no longer one of my active ones, and I'm going to smack Dwight. How'd you like them apples, nerd? So that's both them wounded. There we are. I think that sets me up for a decent next turn, and I can still afford to take a 2nd turn of doing a 3rd action. Alright, new round. Let's start with Ace Visconti because he can generate or hop basically no matter what direction he goes. He's going red. Yep, okay, that takes him. He can go around all 4 generators down here. He'll try and repair the main garage and he gets 1. Done like that. Oh yeah, I'm like, why is there no generator on the progress? Because I was looking into whether or not Nia should have been able to repair that, but we're counting it as she is. So there is 1 out of 4 towards them finishing. Speaking of Nia, let's just move her next now. She's going yellow. It's busy over there, lady. I'm not sure if you want to do that. Now, she can prioritize, your technicals prioritize winning over healing. So she is going to do that because if she gets a crit, it will finish the generator. Nope, she didn't finish it. But it's close. And then finally, our 2 wounded, well, 2 out of 3 wounded gentlemen. We'll start with Jake and then do Dwight. Red, yep, you can indeed escape red to, this is either the other exit or the last generator. Like that. And he'll try and repair it. Well, no matter which way that would have landed, it would have been a success. So, 1 out of 3 for him. Got a lot of gens in progress, but once again the AI has not quite been able to like confirm the kill, as it were. And then Dwight, he's moving, nope, can't do that, one way. Red as well. So again, that's an interesting situation. He can repair the gen, or he can heal Jake, and you are supposed to prioritise their win condition. So, generator. It was going to be a fail, had to bounce off of Nia. That was Nia assisted. Put an asterisk in the rule book, in the record book I mean. It's 2 out of 3. They've got 2 gens on 2 progress, 4 generators on 1 progress and 1 on 0. So they're on their way, but it's my turn now. Wait, did we move everyone? Did I move Ace? Yes, Ace was down to the south, yeah. I'm actually kind of sad that they didn't finish one of those generators, because I kind of wanted to be able to change my first movement card, which I believe is blue. Because if I went red, I could have put someone who hasn't been on a hook yet on a hook. Speaking of which, there's only 1 hook. I have not found any other hooks yet, so that's a bit of a problem. But I picked blue, so we're going to try and grab Ace. Come down here, there is still one last thing to flip. It's a bird! And yeah, we're going to grab him. I have to carry him 1 space to get to the hook. And he didn't roll a crit, so he is back on the hook. But we've already had him on a hook once, so no free sacrifice point. I will still get 1 at the end of a turn though. So that also changes slightly what I picked for my second card. I think I picked red again, unfortunately. Let's see. Yep, which isn't that useful, especially because the only exits from this area are red and blue. Now, I believe I only get 1 blood point if I get rid of a bird. I'm just double checking. Yep. Or I could use my chainsaw. Discard a movement card except weight to move along the connected path. It doesn't have to be the path you're moving, it's just discard a movement card that isn't weight. Interesting. It's a shame I couldn't move like green or yellow to get over there, because then I could take a 3rd turn and do that as well, so you could kind of chain them together. I'm starting to see how this guy works. Such as it is though, I'll use my chainsaw. I'll discard any card except weight. I'll discard yellow for the turn. I move up here with the chainsaw, and then I'm paying for a 3rd turn, and I'm putting my weight card down. Not literally, because I'm just saying that's what I'm using. And I'm smacking Nia. So every survivor is wounded, but I still only have 1 hook to potentially deal with. Oh, and sorry, of course, at the end of the round, before I forget, 1 person on a hook equals 1 more sacrifice point. I feel like blue, red and weight are the only cards I played for my movement, but that's just how the top right of this board, the Autohaven Records, kind of works out. So Jake or Dwight, one of them needs to go rescue Ace. They're identical for the purposes of what we're doing with solo mode, so we'll just say it's Jake, and then we're going to randomise where they're running. We'll start with Ace himself, since I seem to be accidentally picking on him rather. He has ran over here. And then Jake, for his free movement for saving a survivor, he's going blue. He'll run away to the south, so we split up a little bit. And then we come to the other 2. Now, even if they finish a generator, I can't act. Oh, tinkering is free actually, so yes, I can. It's not the one that costs 2. Nia, she is going. Nope, no, 1 way. She's going red. She's going to finish that generator unless she rolls a fail. There it goes. Second generator down. Nia did both of them, to be fair. At least the final part. So, didn't heal Dwight as a result of focusing on their win condition. Speaking of Dwight, where's he going? Yellow? No, it's blue or red, because that's just what this era is like. So he's going red. Oh no, he can finish a generator. Don't do it, Dwight. You went and did it, Dwight. All of a sudden, 3 out of 4 gens done. They're one away from exits being open. Although they've still only found the one exit. I know where the other one is. It's right next to it, down in the old shack in the bottom left of the table. But for now, I need to hook some people. My first card this turn was blue. I say that slightly sadly because, well, there's also nothing to flip here. Because it's ace again, so I'm not getting those free sacrifice points. I'm tunneling him kind of by accident. Okay, this hook is basically his second home at this point. He is on it for the third time. And I'm also down here now. My second turn was red. Now, can I take advantage of this in any way? Red moves me here, there's nothing to flip. I could use my chainsaw. I can't do a third turn. Is there any reason I would want to chainsaw? Yeah, I'll use my chainsaw to move up here. Can't do anything else, can't afford a third turn unfortunately. But ace is back on that hook, so that's one more sacrifice point, and that puts me at the halfway point for winning. So let's begin with set movement. Jake is once again saving ace, and then they're randomizing out there. We'll go with ace again, starting with him going red. This is a free movement, not allowed to activate, so no repairing that generator. And then Jake gets to run away after doing his save. He will come back down to the generator, down here. Simple as that. So then, Nia and Dwight. We'll move Dwight first. He can escape via 3 colours. Not that one, basically any other. Green, yes he can. That takes him to an unfinished generator down here. So he'll repair it. Oh, he needs to flip something. He found an item box, but he's prioritising winning. Oh, he really is prioritising winning. He got a crit. 2 out of 3. If Nia follows it... Oh no, Nia can't get to him this turn. Alright, Nia. Although she could get to one of the other ones. Blue, yes, that takes her down to another generator. If she gets a crit as well, it's finished. Well, you've been doing pretty well for that, Nia, after me making fun of you. She finished it. She did it. So now the exit is open, which means that the AI will prioritise getting to the left of the board now, so we will not randomise their movement because they want to go to the exit to fix the exit. I do still have a chance to grab them, and if they're next to someone who's on the hook, they will still try and rescue them, in which case we'll random where they run to, but they're pushing to the exit and they're going to try and win. So my turn, although I bet my phone's going to go off in a second because I'm recording this on Mother's Day, which is also my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mother. But she's going to reply, I just know it. Anyway, green is my first movement. So for poor Dwight, no actually that's poor me, because how many movements do I need to get to a hook? Oh, please be a hook. Yes, okay. It had to be basically, I think I found every blood tome. So never mind Dwight, I don't have to carry you anywhere. What I have to do is put you on a hook. Take your sacrifice point on you and hope that I get you before they get to the exit. They will have to try and save you or they lose, but Ace can do that, unfortunately. He's adjacent. My next movement card was red. Oh, wait. Hang on. Ace. Ace, you say? To shreds, you say? If I carry him to that hook, I don't win, but I'm 1 away from winning. If he doesn't wriggle free... He wriggled free? Never mind then. Ace survived. He's just finger gunning and backing away towards the door in the garage. It's like, hey, he's got things to do, places to be. Alright, so we do have some set movement. However, I did say I was going to randomise after this save, but they are trying to win. They would move towards the exit. So, Ace is backing away, not today, Disco Lady. Coming down here, rescuing Dwight. They don't have to randomise if you were playing with actual humans. So they are both going to go green because it takes them adjacent to the exit. And also there's a pallet over there that could protect them. That just makes the most sense. For Jake, he can immediately go to the exit following this long green path along the bottom of the map. It takes him right to the one exit they know where it is. And so, oops, sorry, the camera got stuck there for a second. He's going to try and open the exit. And if he gets a crit, it's real bad for me. Okay, thank goodness. That is 1 out of 3 towards the exit open. Now, Nia, she can't get there this turn, but the path that puts her on the, like, only having to move 2 spaces is if she comes down here, flip this, she'll hide in the locker because there's no point fixing a generator. So now we come to my turn. I forgot to put a point on for ending the turn with Dwight on the hook, so I am 2 away from winning. I don't think I can stop them. Shouldn't I have been 1 away from winning? Didn't I have 2 people on the hook? Oh no, Ace didn't get put on the hook, that's right. It was just Dwight. Well, I don't think I've got them. I think they're getting out. My first action was red, which is to move down this path here. There's not really anything for me to do here. I could hit the generator out of spite, which I will, because why not? My second movement, however, was blue, and I'm gonna, oh yeah, through the wall. Smash through the wall and flip this. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this, but there is actually a hook at the exit, and I am smacking Jake and putting him on it. Now, this is where you have to do the AI flowchart, because winning is the priority over healing. Technically saving should be between those two, but I can't win unless one of them roll a fail, because 3 of them can get to that space, so one of them doesn't even need to rescue Jake. We might as well just do it in camera now. It literally just comes down to this new turn. It doesn't really matter what movement cards I put down either, because they can all move here. Nia can come across the bottom of the map, green path. They're all here. Only 2 out of the 3 of them need to succeed here, or one of them needs to get a crit. So let's do Dwight's roll first. He succeeded. I will not be able to stop them. That's 2 out of 3. And then Ace. Let's make it be Ace, because he kind of ruined my plans. It's his fault. Yeah. They open the exit. Now granted, I was going to say granted Jake is still on the hook. Nia didn't need to do anything. She came in late, rescued Jake, and all 4 of them got out. Well, the Hillbilly's inside the snack bar. Yep, snack bar. He's gorging himself on Cheetos and moonshine and just crying to himself. He cut himself in the leg a few times with his chainsaw by accident. What can you do? Survivors won. It doesn't happen often, but the survivors have won. It was very close, and it's basically Ace's fault that they got the win, because it was, if he'd got put on the hook as well, he would have been 1 away from winning. He wouldn't have been there to rescue Dwight, and I'm pretty sure both of them would have been rescuable, so I just would have won when the turn rolled over again. So yeah, it came down to Ace. He saved the day. Old locker hider himself is the one who made sure that the Hillbilly lost today. That was still enjoyable though. Yeah, that was fun. So that was the last killer, I believe, from the core box of Dead by Daylight, the board game. But if you saw my unboxing, I am playing from the collector's edition, which is why there's an extra couple of maps. There's also a bunch more killers. Some of them I don't think are apt for solo mode, just because of the way their abilities work. Like I think the cowboy isn't really playable solo just because of how his rolls work, but some of the other ones should be. So let me know if you still want to see more, because that is basically the core box stuff done, just in terms of showing off the killers, and I've been enjoying painting them. So you can let me know if you're still wanting to see more. I've done quite a lot of this recently just because I've been enjoying playing it quite quickly and also painting them up. But yeah, let me know. And if you want to go above and beyond to support what I do here on the channel, please do consider becoming a channel member. It's just a nice little way of helping out, plus you get some timed exclusive videos as well. Or you can press the thanks video on a video you particularly liked, or check out the channel sponsor via my affiliate link in the description. If you buy anything after clicking through, I get compensated, so you get what you want, plus you help me out as well, and it helps keep the lights on. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you next time. Happy Mother's Day, happy birthday, Mom. I said Mom, I turned American. I'm that inclusive, I guess. Happy birthday, Mom, and to the rest of you, ta-ta for now.